might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and today I'm going to be making a little soup recipe. And Marie, she's right here with me. If I need any help, she'll be right here to help me. But this soup recipe is a little different. It's something that I've never even heard of before, but I seen on Facebook where one of my friends, she made the soup, and she put a picture on there, and it looked so good. I told Marie, I said, I've got to try that soup because it really looks delicious.
And I'm looking forward to it too.
And Marie says she's looking forward to it also. But our friend's name is Jennifer, and we've known Jennifer ever since she was a little girl. And that's been quite a few years ago, hasn't it, Marie?
Yes,
she's the same age as our daughter Cynthia. They growed up together and they were friends. And she actually worked for us for a couple of years during the time that we had one of our businesses. And so
yes, Jennifer was in and out of this house a lot when she was young.
yeah, she was over here all the time. Her and Cynthia really enjoyed themselves. But the soup that I'm going to be making today, I thought it would go real good for New Year's Day meal, and it's called swamp soup. Now, I did a little research on it because, like I said, I've never heard of it before, and it's also called turnip green soup. So it's got a couple of different names, but let me show you the basic ingredients that we're going to be using on it today. And this is a fast and easy recipe. You can make it on your oven in a pot, but today we're going to make it in the crock pot, just, you know, so I don't have to watch it, just let it cook and it'll be ready to eat this evening. But I'll be using one large can. This is the Margaret Holmes seasoned turnip greens. We buy these all the time. These are our favorite turnip greens. I'll be using 1 can of Great Northern beans. Now the recipe calls for 1 can of navy beans, but Jennifer, don't get mad at me, but I'm going to put these over here, and I'm going to substitute 1 can of black-eyed peas. Now both of these beans, I'll drain the juice out of them before we add it to the recipe. I'll be using 1 pack of Knorr's vegetable recipe mix, and I've never used this before, so we're going to give it a try and see how it works. And also I'll be using a 32-ounce box of chicken broth. I'll be using 1/2 of a yellow onion diced up, and probably about 1 tablespoon of garlic. I'll also be adding, I think Jennifer put beef sausage in hers, but I'm going to be using the Eckrich smoked sausage, and mine is the pork sausage. So that'd be a little bit different, but this is a sausage that I enjoy, and this one is a skinless sausage. It makes it a lot easier for me to eat, and I'll be slicing this up. But I think this is going to be a good recipe. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to go ahead and drain my beans and slice up my sausage and onions, and as soon as I get that prep work done, I'll be right back with you. Okay everyone, I'm back. The prep work is completed, and Marie did come over and help me out with doing all this prep work, so I appreciate it, Marie. Thank you very much. We're going to start off, like, I don't know if I said this or not, this is a very simple, easy recipe. I'm going to take this onion that's diced up and just put it in the crock pot. Then I'm going to take my minced garlic, and I'm going to put about 1 big tablespoon of that in there, maybe a little extra because I sort of like that garlic. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of the chicken broth. And when you pour chicken broth out of these boxes, normally I would turn it this way and pour it like this, but I've seen someone do a YouTube video recently, and they poured it with the spout on the top. So I've been trying that, and it seems to work pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the chicken broth in. Okay, and I need something to stir this up with. Okay, mix that around a little bit. Then I'm going to take the vegetable soup mix, get this opened. Pour all that in, and that's what we're using, Knorr's vegetable recipe mix. Okay, I'm going to stir it enough to get all that dissolved real good. Marie, this looks real good.
Yeah, I can't wait to try this recipe.
I know when I seen Jennifer's picture, that's all it took. I seen that one picture and I said, I've got to make that. I had no idea what the recipe was, but I could look at it the way it looked and I knew what to put in it. So, okay, we're going to start with the turnip greens, and now I'm going to use the juice and all that's in this can of turnip greens. So just put all that in there. Okay, then I'm going to put the 1 can of black-eyed peas, and these have been drained. And then the 1 can of Great Northern beans. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and add the rest of the chicken broth, so we'll have plenty of juice in our soup. When you pour your chicken broth, make a comment and let me know if you like to pour it this direction or this direction. When I tried it the other day, using it like this, it seems like it comes out a little bit smoother. Okay, I'm going to give this one good stir, mix it all together. Oh, I've got one more ingredient to add to it. I've got to put my sausage in there. Okay, so we've got 1 pound of smoked sausage sliced up. I sliced it about a little over 1/4 inch thick, so it's pretty thick slices. And we'll just put all that in there. Now Marie recommended that I may want to go ahead and brown the sausage first before I put it in here, and that may be a good idea. But I noticed on Jennifer's recipe that she just put it straight in, so that's how I'm going to make it today. Okay, that really looks good. What I'm going to do is turn it on the crock pot. I'm going to let it cook on high for about 2 hours on high, and then I'll turn it to low and let it finish cooking until we're ready to eat it this afternoon. And we will be making some cornbread to serve with it. So let this start cooking, and we'll be back with you this afternoon. Okay everyone, I'm back. The soup has been cooking for 4 hours on high, and our crock pot cooks a little bit cooler than I think most of them do, so we usually have to cook ours just a little bit longer to make it turn out good. But oh my goodness, Marie, you should see how pretty this looks. It looks good.
It Smells good.
Yeah, that's one thing good about cooking in the crock pot. You get to smell it while it's cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. I've got it set up for the camera so it's backwards to me. But that really looks good. And just look at that. Okay. And while this was cooking, I did make us some cornbread, and our cornbread turned out real pretty. Let me get over here where the camera can get you a good picture of it. Hopefully you can see that. But I cut me a small slice out and put in my bowl. I like to have my cornbread under my soup. So let me get me a little serving of this. Marie, this is so hot. I'm not going to be able to eat it right away, will I?
Not unless you blow on it.
Okay. I don't know how good that shows up on video, but it really does look good. Let me get me a spoon right quick. Yeah, that looks real good, Marie. This will make a good meal to make for New Year's Day, because it's got your black-eyed peas in it, and it's got your turnip greens in it, and it's got cornbread, plus it's got meat. So it's got all the ingredients you want. Let me try a little taste test real quick. Marie, that is delicious. That is good. We didn't add any salt to it, did we? We're just using the salt that was in the seasoning and in the cans. That is delicious.
And it's very easy too.
Oh, this was easy. I love it. Now
Economical.
this serving here is small because that's all I can have is a small serving. But let me fix Marie a bowl here right quick, and I'm gonna make hers a little bigger so I can get a good picture of her bowl. Marie, I'm gonna put you some cornbread underneath yours too, okay?
Okay.
Like I did mine.
I'll probably put some hot
On the
sauce or something on mine.
You can do that in addition if you want to. Now, like I said, our friend Jennifer did the recipe on this, and we've seen it. And so thank you, Jennifer. This turned out to be a very good recipe.
And it'll feed a crowd too, won't it?
It sure will. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Get a lot of them beans up on top there for you, Marie. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, Marie, I'm going to make your bowl be about that size there. And put you a piece of cornbread with it. Marie, do you like your cornbread turned up like this or turned up like this?
Turn up the other way.
Upside down way?
To me, it's the right size.
Okay, I'm going to put your cornbread right there. And
That's a pretty side.
let me get a picture of Marie's bowl here, and then I'll let her do a taste test for us. Okay, Marie, would you do us a taste test now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hand it to you here. Marie don't want to be on camera today.
That's very good. I think we'll be making this a lot more.
Let me put the mic around here so you can hear Marie.
I said this is very good. I'm sure we'll be making this a lot more.
I enjoy it. This is going to be great for New Year's Day because it's got black-eyed peas, turnip greens, cornbread, and pork sausage. I love it. And smells wonderful, don't it? Okay. Well, it looks like we're fixing to go in there and sit down. This is going to be our evening meal today. I'm looking forward to it. It's very delicious. And thank you, Jennifer, once again for the recipe. And I hope everyone enjoyed watching me make this. This is the first time I did a cooking video in several months. And so I'm just happy that I was able to do it. I hope it turns out good. Marie and I plan on doing another video before New Year's Day. So y'all be sure and be watching. We'll try to get it out maybe Friday night, okay? But everyone have a great evening. And if you try this, I think you're going to love it. Marie, could you close our video out for us?
Yeah. Everyone, do what you love and love what you do, and have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here